you started the new year with a lot of fun and thrill. I hope you and your families are keeping safe. Do you know what I have been most thrilled about? To be here with you at the first ever global launch event of Realme this new year. As always, we will unveil something fascinating today. Be rest assured, I am here to set a new benchmark for all the smartphones in the 20 to 30k price segment with the newest stars. Am I being the spoiler? Are you ready for the surprises? Before we dive into it, let me take you through our vision this year. Being an adventurous brand, we always aim higher and push the boundaries. After getting 100 million users in 2021, we wondered what's next. Well, 2022 will be a year where we script a new success chapter and cross new goalposts. Our top of our list is to become the most loved smartphone brand in India and globally with a dual 100 million sales strategy. We want to achieve another 100 million by the end of 2022 and another 100 million in 2023 itself. I am excited to share a new milestone that we pulled off last year. We have always focused on bringing trend-setting technology to the consumers. The industry has acknowledged our efforts, with the Realme being announced as the most trusted technology brand with the highest brand trust score of 55%, according to the CMR Connected Survey 2021. In India, we have emerged as number 2 smartphone brand in Q4 2021. To be honest, what truly motivates me day and night is to bring our trend-setting technology to all the nooks and the corners of India. The mainline expansion has been critical to the Realme's growth. We have already opened 300 stores in 2021, and this year there will be more than 1,000 plus Realme exclusive stores. We will also launch our first flagship experience stores in 2022. Stay tuned for more details. We have traveled a long way together. You may recall the day when our first smartphone, Realme 1, was launched. It is still fresh in my mind how I stood on the stage in 2018 to unveil the first ever disruptor from the Realme family. This smartphone shattered everyone's expectations of what this segment could offer. The leap forward performance and design set a new benchmark with more than 120,000 units sold in a single day, breaking all-time new product sales record. And that was only the beginning of what the trend-setting Realme number series could do. In the past 3 years, it has become one of the most successful series in the global smartphone industry from Realme. To give you a perspective, Realme number series now has 40 million users worldwide, making it one of the best-selling smartphone series in the world from Realme. The first ever tremendously successful breakthrough taught us an important lesson. Those amazing technology features, which were largely a mainstay of flagship smartphones, should not just be limited to a selected few users. Our teams at Realme were aligned on challenging the status quo from day one. Every young user in the world should have the same opportunity to experience technology and how it changes lives. This is the mission of the Realme Number series. That is why Realme Number Pro series holds a very special place in our history. We aim to make flagship innovations more accessible with the Realme Number Pro series. We introduced our flagship innovations with each subsequent generation. With the Realme 6 Pro, we included a high refresh rate 90Hz display and introduced 65-watt fast charging with Realme 7 Pro. Each of these innovations challenged the existing status quo of their price segments. Realme Number Pro series continuously broke existing norms and set new bars for what's possible. As you know, camera technology has always been a highly attractive proposition in the Number series. We envision delivering the best mobile photography experience through our cutting-edge flagship innovations last year. The results was Realme 8 Pro with 108 megapixel high-resolution camera. We achieved the impossible by making it accessible in the mid-range segment, which was previously only available on ultra-premium flagships. What an enormous success it was. Our fans loved it in a little to no time, going all out with some incredible photographs. Just look at this images shot with the Realme 8 series. It also gives me a pleasure to say the Realme 8 Pro has wowed the die-hard tech media fraternity. The Realme product concept of Dare to Lead is being increasingly appreciated by users and technology publications. In addition to the leap forward performance and camera, the Realme number series also set the standards for design in the smartphone market. We introduced the upgraded diamond cutting edge technology on the back of the Realme 5 Pro. Our first lighting design on the 6 Pro caught everyone's attention. On Realme 8 Pro, we introduced the special fluorescent materials onto the back design for the first time, so that the young users can flaunt their style even at night. I'm proud to announce that number series will once again bring a leap forward designs. As we build on our success with the Realme 8 series, we are poised to set a new standard for the mobile photography in this price range. Due to this reason, Realme 9 Pro Plus will be the first in the Realme 9 series. Pro Plus represents the ultimate pursuit of the Realme's leap forward camera experience in the mid-range series. This is the biggest achievement ever in the history of Realme Number Pro series. Thanks to a combination of innovative hardware and software, the Realme 9 Pro Plus gives you the best photography experience, yet low light photography won't be exclusive to flagship phones anymore. You can capture the story of every moment with Realme 9 Pro Plus, no matter how bright or dark the environment is with Realme 9 Pro Plus. And yes, that's where the capture the light slogan comes from. Now, I will hand over the stage to JJ, who will tell you about the pro experience of the Realme 9 Pro series.
Thank you, Madhav. Hello everyone, my name is JJ. I'm thrilled to be here today to share our newest addition to the Realme number series, the Realme 9 Pro Plus. So, let's take a look at the main camera. We hear every day from our Realme fans that one of our favorite features on the Realme 8 Pro is the camera. And we want to make the camera better with 9 Pro Plus. With Realme 8 Pro, we have reimagined what a main camera could be in terms of resolution. As our camera engineers came together for 9 Pro Plus, the main question we asked ourselves was, what if a smartphone camera could capture excellent low light photos? This idea is not exactly new. We have seen a lot of premium flagship smartphones able to take low light photos really well. However, we think such capabilities shouldn't be reserved only to the premium flagships. So we set out to design a camera that lets you capture your favorite moments in a whole new light. Hence the slogan for the 9 Pro Plus, Capture the Light. With that in mind, today I'm excited to introduce a new imaging technology on the main camera that is generations ahead of other smartphones in its class. We are calling it ProLight imaging technology. So what does it do? Well, let's take a look at a typical image shot at night first. This is a typical photo in a low light setting, which is very blurry and grainy, making the photo pretty much unusable. These grains are what we call image noise, and we want to solve that with 9 Pro Plus. Our camera engineers at Realme have identified a few common factors that can affect the level of noise and clarity of your photos. They are small camera sensor, lighting conditions, and motion shake. This is where our ProLight imaging technology comes in. It is a combination of software and hardware working together seamlessly. The goal is to let you capture beautiful photos in any situation. ProLight imaging technology achieves this by intelligently utilizing the large imaging sensor, pairing it with advanced digital noise reduction algorithms and dual stabilization system. So, let's start with the image sensor. A bigger image sensor means more light intake and better photos. This is why we have packed 9 Pro Plus with a flagship Sony IMX766 sensor. This is a very popular camera sensor that is in a lot of flagship smartphones, which typically cost between $600 and $900. In fact, there are 15 other mainstream flagships that use a Sony IMX766 imaging sensor as part of their camera system. Why is that, so you might ask? Well, it is because of the sensor size. Perfect for low light photography, this massive 1/1.56-inch sensor makes it one of the biggest in its class. Compared it with the iPhone 13, it is a whopping 45% more light intake. And thanks to the pixel binning technology on Sony IMX766, it is able to process incoming data with 4 pixels combined into one big pixel. This increases the pixel size from 1 to 2 microns, turning them into super pixels. Effectively increase the overall light intake by 50%. Having more light intake is just half the story. In low-light photography, sensor typically needs more time to capture light. So it is very easy to get blurry images. And this blurriness isn't caused by the sensor. It is caused by handshake. As part of ProLight imaging technology, the main camera comes with both optical image stabilization for photos and electronic image stabilization for videos. With these images, you might already see the differences in terms of quality and clarity. It becomes especially clear when you zoom in on the details. With optical image stabilization, the camera lens can now compensate for any unwanted movements, giving you better clarity and sharpness. But with smartphones, you are limited to the physical size of the camera sensor. So we turn to computational photography to further enhance the sensor's capabilities to improve the level of image noise. Our ProLight imaging technology comes integrated with AI noise reduction engine 3.0, reducing noise much faster and more accurately. When you press the shutter, 9 Pro Plus takes a burst of several photos. The AI noise reduction engine employs an imaging averaging algorithm to find the differences and remove as much digital noise as possible. But because digital noise comes in different shapes and sizes, the noise reduction engine uses deep learning to identify and remove these shapes. The end result? Beautifully clear low-light photos with far less digital noise. But the picture is worth 1,000 words. So let's take a look at how clean and clear the image looks as compared to our competitors. If you take a closer look, you can see how better the images are. No matter how big you make the images, photos taken on 9 Pro Plus will look great. So this is the ProLight imaging technology powering the main camera. Now we can capture every moment beautifully, no matter how difficult the lighting condition is. Here are some sample snaps took with 9 Pro Plus. Every shots are brilliantly exposed with sharp and clear details, along with balanced saturation and contrast. In short, the 9 Pro Plus features the best camera in the history of Realme number series. Powered by the all-new ProLight imaging technology, 9 Pro Plus can go head-to-head with flagship devices when it comes to low-light camera performance. We have also made a video to show you the engineering behind the ProLight imaging technology. Light. It is the key to photography, but also the biggest challenge for our camera. When there's almost no light to work with, how do you capture it? How do you process it? We ask photographers from all around the world to help us refine the camera system for the Realme 9 Pro Plus with our 12 Hours of Night campaign.
Smartphone cameras are usually very capable in well-lit situations, while the low-light scenarios remain a major challenge. What is truly important is how much light is transmitted through lens and how the camera is processing the image afterwards.
Stigma gadget yang highlight fotografi itu kebanyakan infoin numbers of megapixel yang mereka punya. Kalau buat gua, megapiksel gede itu nggak ngaruh sama hasil fotonya, tapi lebih ke sensor foto.
It's hard to imagine doing long exposure photography without professional equipment, since the gear you're shooting with needs to be very still for some time.
Bueno, la verdad es que muchas personas están cambiando sus cámaras de DSLR a los celulares porque les está facilitando muchísimo el flujo de trabajo.
Realme es un aliado tanto para fotógrafos como para fans de la fotografía.
Realme 9 Pro series encourage the youth to chase their dreams with hope in their hearts, even when there seems darkness all around.
I'm happy to be a part of the Realme camera optimization program. testing the equipment that supports the creative process and helps to achieve beautiful photographs in the full range of lighting scenarios.
Why are flagship cameras better at low-light photography? They have bigger sensors, better image stabilization, and more intelligent noise reduction algorithms. With the goal of bringing you a flagship experience, the Realme 9 Pro Plus is the first smartphone from Realme to include our Pro Light imaging technology. The bigger the sensor, the more light it takes, the more image information. We use the huge Sony IMX766 imaging sensor to capture more light, while its built-in optical image stabilization keeps images sharp. Pro Light imaging technology includes Realme's AI noise reduction engine 3.0, developed specifically to intelligently reduce image noise. This combination of powerful hardware and innovative software is the perfect representation of making flagship technology accessible to all. That is in sync with our core value, dare to live. Magnum photographer Trent Park knows it all about capturing the light and how important it is to photography. With photography being a modern form of expression, we include a ton of amazing photography features to bring our street photography to the next level. Perhaps the most obvious was the introduction of the world's first street photography mode on Realme GT Master Edition. By making street photography easier, it's changed the way our fans capture everyday moments. Here are some of my favorite shots from our fans using street photography mode. Every shot here has a story of its own. It is no surprise that street photography mode is one of our most used camera features. And today we are ready to introduce the next iteration of street photography mode. This is street photography mode 2.0. Our aim is to make street photography as fluid and natural as possible. Making it so simple to do, we can focus on capturing that shot, not on operating the camera. You might have tried taking long exposure photos before, but taking long exposures is not easy. That's because of two limiting factors: keeping the smartphone steady over a long period of time, and knowing how long to actually take the long exposure for. So this time around, we are introducing Smart Long Exposure. Smart Long Exposure comes with 4 different modes, each with a unique look and feel. Let's take a look at each of them. Rush Hour lets you keep your subject in focus while blurring the passing crowds. Neon Trail is great for capturing nighttime landscapes with the passing lights. Light Trail is perfect if you have a subject and want to capture those trail lights passing by. And we have also included a dedicated light painting mode, specifically designed for creative photography like this. With Smart Long Exposure, you no longer need to worry how to take a shot. By simplifying the process, 9 Pro Plus lets you take fantastic shots you want to share right out of the camera. Let me show you just how easy it is. Isn't that cool? Now, as we share our photos more and more on social media platforms, the use of filters has essentially become second nature. This is why we've included 3 street photography filters in Street Photography Mode 1.0. Each of these filters are designed to help add that classic analog look to your shots. For Street Photography Mode 2.0, we have invited our Realme fans to collaborate with us in creating a filter that encapsulates the Realme style. And this is the filter you choose. We are calling it 90s pop. It is perfectly suited for both street photography and everyday snapshots. 90s pop is designed to enhance the saturation and contrast to evoke the vintage hues of the 90s. Now, we have a new feature for the pros, pick and zoom. Pick and zoom gives you more control over your creation when shooting on the streets. You can now tap and move left or right for focus picking, move up or down to zoom in or out. That means you can zoom and focus precisely on the subject of your choice, all with one button. So, this is a street photography mode 2.0. What's exciting is that we have made street photography simpler with each iteration, so that everyone can capture that decisive moment right on their phone without needing to be a photography expert. The 9 Pro Plus camera system also comes with a 119-degree super wide camera to enable you to be more creative by capturing more. And with a 4cm micro camera, you can go in real close and capture something different that otherwise be missed by our naked eyes. In short, Realme 9 Pro Plus features the most advanced flagship camera system in the history of Realme number series. We can't wait for you to try it out and show us what you can do with it. Let's take a few moments to talk about the selfie camera. This time around on 9 Pro Plus, we have supercharged our 60-megapixel selfie camera with Clear Fusion algorithm. With Clear Fusion, you can capture sharp and clear selfies no matter the lighting conditions. Clear Fusion uses AI algorithm to intelligently clean up image noise and sharpen the overall image so that your selfies are instantaneously shareable. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find it hard to get everyone in focus when taking a group selfie. This is why with multi-facial smart focusing, 9 Pro Plus is able to keep everyone in the frame focused, capturing sharp and clear group selfie every time. This is the new 9 Pro Plus camera system. Powered by our own ProLight imaging technology, we can now get incredible camera performance even in the most challenging lighting conditions. And with street photography mode 2.0, capturing that perfect shot is easier than ever before. Now, let's take a look at the design. Color, material, and finish are a big part of what defines product design for us. Design is one of the first things you notice and can evoke an emotional response every time you use the phone. Our team at Realme Design Studio set out to create a fluid design that changes its appearance. We did a lot of experimenting with glass to deliver what we believe is our boldest design to date. This time around, we invited our Realme fans from 9 countries to share with us sunrise photos as a source of inspiration for the 9 Pro Plus design. See what we did there? 9 countries, 9 Pro Plus. Inspired by sunrise, we call this light shift design. When exposed to sunlight, Realme 9 Pro Plus magically changes color from light blue to red, just like the sky from dusk to dawn. Taking it back to indoors, it changes back to blue. It's like having 2 colors on one phone. Months of work, trial and error, and lots of fine-tuning went into creating the light shift design. It was a very complex process to get it just right. The light shift design composed of multiple layers to achieve this magical color changing effect, where each layer contains different material to receive and diffuse incoming lights. And I want to bring your attention to the top layer, that is the photochromic layer. When exposed to sunlight, trillions of photochromic molecules begin to change their structure. This reaction is what causes the color to shift from one shade to another. But the biggest challenge we had was to create a light-responsive technology that maintains strong color tones. Notably, we've implemented industry-leading dual-layer chromic bonding process to integrate photochromic layers seamlessly into the back panel of Realme 9 Pro Plus. Let's see how this works. The dual-layer chromic bonding process uses reinforced particle gel to strengthen the bond between the photochromic layer and the glass, creating a consistent, smooth calibration across the back panel. After the chromic bonding process is complete, the overall color tone will improve by a massive 40% as compared to a single-layer chromic process. To further enhance the effect, we've included a dazzling hybrid stardust layering into the light shift design. For the body itself, to ensure it feels comfortable and secure in your hand, we designed a 3D curved glass rear panel with a 47-degree profile. And the design blends seamlessly with the camera housing. Thanks to the use of complementary color tones and sleek metal camera rings. Because the 9 Pro Plus is extremely thin at just 7.99 millimeter, it feels comfortable to hold and feels light in the hand. In fact, this is the slimmest design ever in Realme number series. So, how do you like the light shift design? The light shift design not only replicates the beauty of the sunrise, but the technology behind is what makes the Realme 9 Pro Plus worth celebrating. In short, this is our most forward-thinking design just yet. Let's take another look at the design in action.
From ordinary to extraordinary, there's a long way to cross. Whenever we lose our way, there's always a light that keeps us going. The light sparks from every young heart. It leads us to capture inspiration in ordinary days. It encourages us to seize the colors of sunrises after the darkest hours and create something amazing with it. We brought the magical color-changing effect to life thanks to a dual-layer chromic bonding process. Place the back cover under the light for just a moment, and you'll see it go from a calming blue to a passionate red.
Gaming experience. The display is as smart as it is beautiful. The 90 Hz display intelligently adapts its refresh rate between 60 Hz and 90 Hz depending on what's on the screen. This time around, we have also pushed the display technology further by including an in-display fingerprint sensor for faster, more natural unlocking. And we have doubled down on the technology by integrating a heart rate monitor, allowing you to check your heart rate anytime, anywhere. 9 Pro Plus is not just visually stunning, you also love how it sounds. Perfect for video calls or enjoying music by the pool, our dual stereo speakers are powered by Dolby Atmos for more stunning and richer sound. And we are all about giving you more. So the 9 Pro Plus comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack. Just in case you're wondering, no additional adapters required. The Realme 9 Pro Plus is also high-res certified, so you can enjoy music just as the artist intended it to be heard. We have also paid additional details into areas you might never see, but you can certainly feel. For 9 Pro Plus, we've improved the haptic with X-axis linear motor. That means now we can get a stronger, more responsive feedback. All in all, the restrained elegance of Realme 9 Pro Plus, combining with a 90 Hz Super AMOLED display and dual stereo speakers, reimagine what smartphone design could be. We are sure you will love how 9 Pro Plus looks and sounds. Now, let's talk about performance. The processor powering the Realme 9 Pro Plus is the amazing Dimensity 920 5G from MediaTek. This is a state-of-the-art processor that delivers far better performance and power efficiency than the Realme 8 Pro. At its foundation, the Dimensity 920 enables chip-level performance using 6nm technology with an octa-core setup. Thanks to the two A78 Prime cores and the Mali G68 GPU, 9 Pro Plus glides through demanding apps smoothly and efficiently. 9 Pro Plus further improves its performance with vapor chamber cooling system. This cooling system features a 5-layer cooling structure with industry-leading vapor chamber size, covering 100% of heat source components for effective heat dissipation at up to 10 degrees Celsius core area temperature reduction. This means 9 Pro Plus is able to push the processor to work harder for longer and still get outstanding performance and stability without overheating. Keeping your phone at the optimal temperature is also important for the battery. The vapor chamber cooling system also keeps your battery cool too, optimizing its battery life. With that in mind, we pack a massive 4,500 mAh battery into its super thin body, giving you a full day use on a single charge. But just in case you do need to top up, we got you covered with our signature 60-watt super dark charging, giving you 50% charge in just 15 minutes. To improve app responsiveness even further, 9 Pro Plus is supercharged with dynamic RAM expansion technology, adding an additional 5 GB of virtual RAM. So now you can switch between apps instantaneously. 5G connectivities give you super fast downloads and uploads with lower latency on the fly. And with 9 Pro Plus, we have enabled dual 5G SIM support. So we can have two 5G SIM cards running simultaneously, one for data and one for phone calls if you want. 9 Pro Plus also supports Wi-Fi 6. You can expect the download speed at up to 40% faster than its previous generation. So no matter where you are, you can enjoy the smoothest and fastest connection possible. In terms of software, the 9 Pro Plus will be running on Realme UI 3.0 right out of the box. And in case you are wondering, Realme UI 3.0 is based on the latest Android S. Our engineering teams at Realme are committed to another 2 years of major Android OS updates. That means your Realme 9 Pro Plus can get access to the latest innovations from Google and Realme, and your phone will run as smooth as the day you bought it. So that's performance. We have packed 9 Pro Plus with class-leading 5G processor, supercharged with vapor chamber cooling system and dynamic RAM expansion for fluid experience. More importantly, you can be sure your 9 Pro Plus stays up to date with 2 years of Android OS updates. So that's the all-new Realme 9 Pro Plus. There are also a lot of new additions to this generation. So much we could hardly fit it all on this one screen. We have put everything we have learned about making a great camera into 9 Pro Plus. This is the best representation of our vision of mobile photography. We can't wait for you to get your hands on.
Realme 9 Pro Series. Capture the light.
At Realme, we are always looking to work with young, bold brands that embrace innovation and creativity as part of their product design philosophy. This is why this time around we have teamed up with Elliot Emil, a leading fashion brand based in Denmark. And we have collaborated with them to design a wearable smartphone bag for Realme 9 Pro Plus. This design reflects the themes of curiosity and sunrise in relation to light shift design of the 9 Pro Plus. I'm also excited to share that both the smartphone bag and Realme 9 Pro Plus will be featured during the Paris Fashion Week. Now, let's hear what Elliot Emil has to say about the design collection.
Hi, my name is Julius. I'm the co-founder and creative director of Elliot Emil and a guest designer at Realme Design Studios. My name is Victor. I am the co-founder and business director of Elliot Emil. Elliot Emil was founded by Victor and I. We work a lot with combining form and function in our design. We work here in our beautiful studios in Copenhagen, Denmark. This season we partnered with Realme. I feel like it's a perfect match since we both cater to a young audience through innovation. So we came up with this chest strap bag, and what we also did was we integrated the customized trimmings in this bag, so it really speaks the industrial elegance of Elliot Emil. We were very inspired by the light shift design and the fact that the light can change the visual look of the phone was very, very unique and very, very cool. We really like to document the process of when we design. So this season, Elliot and Yoon is showing their collection during Paris Fashion Week. So we're going to present the entire collaboration and the bag on the official runway. So the models are going to wear the bag, and we're super excited to integrate technology and fashion in the runway show. We're super excited to partner with Realme, and to see this collaboration come to life is very exciting for us.
At Realme, we believe 5G is an inevitable trend worldwide. We have been working hard to put 5G smartphones in the hands of our fans around the world, with the belief that 5G will empower you to do even more. With that in mind, we have one more device to share with you guys. In addition to the Realme 9 Pro Plus, we are also launching the Realme 9 Pro. Well, if you love the design of the 9 Pro Plus, you'll be pleased to know that 9 Pro has the same amazing light shift design. And yes, just like the 9 Pro Plus, we have kept the 3.5mm headphone jack and high-res audio for the music lovers. In terms of display, the Realme 9 Pro features one of the best right now. Yes, this is a 120Hz ultra-smooth display, but this is not just any 120Hz display. It is in fact a 6-level adaptive display that will change in refresh rate based on your on-screen content. Thanks to this adaptive technology, every swipe and scroll feels more instantaneous and responsive. And the display itself is also more energy efficient. With Realme 9 Pro, we want to push the envelope of performance and speed. We achieve this by utilizing Trail Performance Accelerator technology to give you the best experience. This innovation means the 9 Pro is faster in 3 areas: faster all-around performance, faster heat dissipation, and faster app launching. For that fast performance, the Realme 9 Pro is powered by the latest Snapdragon 695 5G processor. This processor is an absolute beast. It boasts an all-new 6nm processing technology for better power efficiency, while improving the overall CPU performance by 15%, and GPU energy efficiency by 30%. So you'll be a step ahead of the rest even when running resource-intensive apps. A cooler processor means better sustained performance. This is why we have included a liquid cooling system to keep the core areas of the 9 Pro cool, allowing you to make it work harder for longer. The Snapdragon 695 processor is also an industry-leading 5G processor featuring both SA and NSA modes, with a download speed up to 2.3 gigabytes, meaning you can connect faster than ever before. The 9 Pro also boasts the same dynamic RAM expansion with 5 gigabytes of additional virtual RAM, so we can open even the most resource-intensive apps in a snap. So this is the Tri-Performance Accelerator powering the Realme 9 Pro, featuring the latest Snapdragon 695 5G processor for ultra-fast all-around performance, a liquid cooling system for sustained peak performance, and dynamic RAM expansion for faster app launching. Now, if you put 9 Pro against a typical 4G smartphone, you can see that 9 Pro outperforms in every core performance categories, including download speed, app launch, and touch response. This is all thanks to the innovative Trail Performance Accelerator powering 9 Pro. Now, let's talk about camera. The Realme 9 Pro packs an ultra high-res 64-megapixel nightscape camera. This camera has been fine-tuned to capture high-res images in almost any lighting conditions. Instead of telling you how well the 9 Pro camera performs, let me show you some photos shot on the 9 Pro. You can see that these photos are absolutely beautiful. The saturation and contrast are balanced with details that are sharp and clear, even in difficult lighting conditions. You would think that because 9 Pro is a different variant from 9 Pro Plus, you will be missing out on street photography mode. Well, think again. The Realme 9 Pro features the exact same street photography mode 2.0 as the 9 Pro Plus. That means the same great pro level photography features to help you take better shots. And if you're wondering, Realme 9 will also be running on Realme UI 3.0 right out of the box. And just like 9 Pro Plus, 9 Pro will be guaranteed 2 years of Android OS updates, so that you can always have access to latest innovations from Realme and Google. So this is the Realme 9 Pro. It has everything you expect from the Realme number series and more. The Realme 9 Pro is loaded with the latest Snapdragon 695 5G processor, an innovative light shift design, and a 120Hz ultra smooth display with adaptive refresh rate. I hope you guys will love the 9 Pro as much as we do. We have also made a video to show you everything that we have just talked about.
Who wants the fire? If you want it, don't play around. If you want it, don't talk about it. Oh, oh, here I come, oh, here I
Realme 9 Pro series. Capture the light.
So this is the all-new Realme 9 Pro series. Before going into the price, I have an exciting news to share with you guys. And that is, for the first time, Realme will be at the upcoming MWC 2022 on the 28th of February at Barcelona. And we will be launching our most forward-thinking product ever. Stay tuned on our social media for more information. Now, let's talk about price. For that, I will invite Madhav back to tell you guys all about it.
Okay, here's the part you have been waiting for. The big price reveal of the 9 Pro Plus and 9 Pro. Capture the light with the Realme 9 Pro Plus 5G, which features the powerful Dimensity 920 5G processor, 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 OIS camera, massifying OIS technology, 60-watt super dart charge and 90 Hz Super AMOLED display with vapor chamber cooling system and light shift designs. Again, the feature which is the first time from the house of Realme. The Realme 9 Pro Plus 5G comes in the 3 stunning colors: Sunrise Blue, Aurora Green and Midnight Black. It's available in 3 variants with 6GB, 128GB, 8GB, 128GB and 8GB, 256GB. 6GB, 128GB would be priced at Rs 24,999, wherein 8GB, 128GB would be priced at Rs 26,999. 8GB, 256GB would be priced at Rs 28,999. First sale will begin on 21st of February, 12 noon onwards, across Realme.com, Flipkart.com and the stores nearby you. With the Flipkart Smart Upgrade program, buyers will have to pay just 70% of the total cost and avail bank offers on the balance amount, making it further more affordable. With the Flipkart Smart Upgrade program, the 6GB 128GB variant will be priced at Rs 17,499 only. 8GB 128GB would be priced at Rs 18,899 only. And 8GB 256GB would be priced at Rs 20,299 only. Now let's take a look at the Realme 9 Pro 5G, which sets a new yardstick with the Snapdragon 695 5G processor, 120Hz ultra smooth display, 64 megapixel nightscape camera and a 5000 mAh massive battery with light shift design and the Realme UI 3.0 based on Android 12. Realme 9 Pro 5G comes in 3 color combinations of Sunrise Blue, Aurora Green and Midnight Black. It's available in 2 variants, 6GB plus 128GB and 8GB plus 128GB. 6GB plus 128GB variant will be available at an introductory price offer of Rs 17,999 only. And 8GB 128GB variant will be available at Rs 20,999 only. And the first sale begins on 23rd of February, 12 noon onwards, across the all platforms, Realme.com, Flipkart.com and the stores nearby you. Well, that's all for our product launch today. Thanks everyone once again. I look forward to seeing you in person very soon. Have a great day, stay safe and take care.
Realme 9 Pro Series. Capture the light.
Hands up, who wants the fire? If you want it, don't play around. If you want it, don't talk about it. Oh, oh, here I come, oh, here I
Realme 9 Pro Series. Capture the light.
This Feb 16, capture the light with the Realme 9 Pro series. Realme, dare believe me.
Dare to leap.
Content is everywhere, from classic newspapers, radio, TVs to consuming content right through our smartphones. We've come a long way. With over 5 billion views every month, India is one of the biggest consumers of video content in the world today. Content generation has exploded in the last few years. Everyone you know is either making or consuming it, and it's safe to say, we live and breathe content. Presenting Realme creators to show you that making content doesn't require you to own bulky cameras anymore. Introducing the creators of Realme, Harmeet, Bean, Ranjan, Anuj, and Shubham. Creators reached out to strangers to shoot them, and the results were absolutely stunning, teaching us along the way how beautiful it is to curate content. And with Realme, you can be assured of that. Realme has empowered millions of young creators to create what they care for a cause they believe in. It's time you dare to lead. It's time you capture the light. It's time you own a Realme. Because with a Realme in your hand, you won't be scared to lead. You will dare to lead.
Realme 9 Pro light.
This Feb 16, capture the light with the Realme 9 Pro series. Realme, dare believe.